A war between Iran, Israel and the United States could have serious consequences for the global economy. From oil prices to gold markets, financial systems around the world react immediately when tensions rise in the Middle East. But why does this region have such a powerful influence on the global economy? And how could conflict reshape energy markets, inflation and financial stability worldwide? Introduction. The Middle East plays a critical role in the global energy system. Several countries in this region are among the largest oil producers in the world, and the stability of this area directly affects global markets. Whenever tensions rise, financial markets begin to anticipate potential disruptions. Investors, governments and corporations closely watch events in the region because the consequences can ripple through the entire global economy. Understanding this connection helps explain why geopolitical conflicts can quickly turn into economic shocks. Impact on oil prices. Oil is the first market to react when conflict emerges in the Middle East. One of the most strategic locations in global energy trade is the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway connects the Persian Gulf with the global shipping routes. Roughly 1/5 of the world's oil supply passes through this single passage. If tensions escalate and shipping through this route becomes disrupted or threatened, markets immediately fear supply shortages. When supply becomes uncertain, prices rise. Oil traders begin pricing in risk, and global energy costs can increase rapidly. Even the possibility of disruption can push markets higher. Economic consequences of rising oil prices. When oil prices rise, the effects extend far beyond the energy sector. Oil is a fundamental input for many industries. It affects transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, and global supply chains. Higher oil prices increase the cost of moving goods around the world. As transportation becomes more expensive, the price of everyday products also begins to rise. This contributes to inflation, making life more expensive for households and businesses. Central banks may respond by tightening monetary policy, which can slow economic growth. In this way, a regional conflict can influence the entire global economic system. Why gold prices rise during conflict? While oil markets react through supply concerns, gold markets react through fear and uncertainty. Gold has historically been considered a safe haven asset. During times of geopolitical tension, investors often move their money away from risky assets such as stocks and into assets perceived as more stable. Gold becomes attractive because it is seen as a store of value during uncertain times. As demand increases, the price of gold tends to rise. This is why periods of geopolitical conflict are often accompanied by movements in gold markets. Effects on financial markets. Financial markets are extremely sensitive to uncertainty. When geopolitical tensions rise, investors become cautious. Stock markets may experience volatility as companies face higher costs, disrupted supply chains, and uncertain global demand. Energy companies may benefit from higher oil prices, but many other sectors suffer from increased costs and reduced consumer spending. Currency markets can also react as investors move capital toward currencies perceived as safer. The result is often a period of financial instability until the geopolitical situation becomes clearer. Why the global economy watches this conflict? Although the conflict may occur in one region, its economic effects rarely remain local. Because energy markets are globally connected, price changes affect countries around the world. Nations that rely heavily on imported energy may face higher inflation and slower growth. Meanwhile, energy exporting countries may temporarily benefit from rising prices. This interconnected system means that geopolitical conflicts in key regions can influence the entire global economy. Conclusion: in today's interconnected world, geopolitical events and economic markets are deeply linked. A conflict involving major powers in the Middle East can quickly affect global oil prices, gold markets, inflation, and financial stability. Understanding these connections helps us see why geopolitical tensions often become economic events. Because when energy markets move, the effects reach far beyond politics and into the daily lives of people around the world. If you want to understand how money, markets, and global economics really work, subscribe to Money Magnet Why.